Lobatan ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹ wá gbọ́ tuntun ẹ̀yẹ èèyàn mi. Rufai ní Arise ti yarí fún Tinubu ìdán para gidi gan ni. Rufai don para for Tinubu o. Ó kó fún Tinubu yamayama ẹ wá gbọ́. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Àwọn èèyàn ti yarí. Àwọn èèyàn yarí pé nǹkan tí Tinubu ṣe ní Chatham House yẹn wọ́n ló lẹ́tìkẹ́. Pé wá tó fi di question distributor. Wọ́n ní creating Jagaban the question distributor. Rufai náà ti yarí o. Rufai ní Arise TV gbé yẹ̀wò wá wo bó ṣe ń lọ mọ́ àǹtí mi jẹ́ àjọwò gbèdébẹ̀. Share.
I mean, I have a lot to say. Let's not deceive ourselves. What I saw at Chatham House was a joke. It felt like a scene from Ghanaian comedian Shatta Bundle. It's a big joke. Let's not deceive ourselves. We want a good country and want people to state it. Ayo, I get your point about delegation. What nonsensical delegation? When have you seen Rishi Sunak call people to come and answer questions for him when he's debating the opposition leader at the Prime Minister's question time? Out of the 16 hostings, or over 30 hostings they had, when did you see Rishi Sunak call another person to come and speak for him when he's supposed to address the people? It's time for us to call a spade in this country. That was a disgrace on Nigeria as a country. That a presidential candidate went to Chatham House, where he's supposed to espouse his idea, and he's calling people to answer questions that were asked from him. Can't you see the way that journalist had to ask him, sir, is this how you're going to be calling people to answer questions for you? Where you are supposed to be the one speaking yourself. He called Nasir El-Rufai to speak on security. Has Nasir El-Rufai been able to sort out this problem of insecurity in Kaduna State?
Kaduna State.
It
was a bad call.
Has he been able to sort out his problem of insecurity?
If there was an army general retired in that gathering, you
called somebody to come and speak for him as regards economy. Has the APC government not prevailed over an economy that has gone downward the drain? They promised over 27 million jobs. They can't give it. Third quarter 2020 now. We've not seen unemployment numbers. I dare the MBS to release statistics for unemployment numbers as we speak. I feel ashamed as a Nigerian. I've got nothing against any presidential candidate, but I am a Nigerian, and when a Nigerian presidential candidate should go and make us proud at a public gathering abroad, they should also remember that people like us are Nigerians. And anything they say about Nigerians overseas, it robs us on our image.
Well, Rufai.
Section 5 of the 1999 Constitution allows the Nigerian president to delegate authority because the powers of that executive branch is concentrated in the person of the president. But as Rufai said, people should not, did you say chicken and egg or something?
Counting their chicken before they are out.
People should not count their chicken before they are out. So when a man wants to lead, he's coming for an exam. People want to assess you.
Yes.
My friend, you do the questions yourself. If you ask other people to come and ask, that is called cheating.
Cheating.
The invigilators will be wondering whether you know what you are putting yourself into. And the buck stops.
Have other people not gone to this house?
So an ideal situation is because I have been even in the private sector at top level meetings where the CEO would delegate to the head of a business to respond to it. Yes. So however, let me land. However, as you mentioned, the buck does stop with the CEO, and he's able to articulate himself on every issue, even if not as from an expert perspective, but have an overview to respond as all other candidates have done. So that's where I'll fault that. I don't think he's not able to delegate for a better response, especially if they are members of his team. However, I do think that he ought to have been able to speak to every single issue and ask for an in-depth response from from his surrogates. But in terms of I'm happy to see a candidate presenting for his team forward that these are my potential team members who are going to help me take this nation to greater heights, because leadership is not by one person.
Yes.
It's not by an individual.
Team members will still have to go to Senate.
They will still have to go to Senate.
Clearance.
And Ayo, a shadow cabinet has been fully appointed already. It's different from this. These are campaign surrogates and friends. There's a huge difference with a shadow cabinet. In fact, a shadow cabinet, positions have been given already. That's why we have shadow Brexit minister, shadow chancellor of the exchequer, shadow this, shadow that. Positions have been allocated.
But Dr.
What
Bati,
positions were they allocated?
Dr. Bati said police minister, potential minister of police officer.
No, it was just joking. It was just joking. No position will be allocated.
Rufai doesn't want to be police affairs minister. He will prefer the oil ministry.
Ruben, two things. Look, we don't want a situation tomorrow. We will not hear that a cabal has hijacked our president. We heard that.
Yes.
And now we are forming, whether you call it teamship, I don't know what that means, or in future we will not be hearing that it's a cabal that is taking decision for our president. We don't want that. But from the performance of Asiwaju yesterday, Ruben, if you don't sympathize, I do. I can see why he cannot come to our town hall meeting. Who will answer all those questions for him? Will he be picking his team from the crowd to answer those questions?
So I can answer straightforward questions.
No.
Yes, no.
They are not.
Were those questions just not straightforward?
They were straightforward questions.
If you don't know how to tackle our security problems, the president, say it yourself. You don't have it on your fingertips and you want to be commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces? Come on. Well, Nigerians are watching. They are seeing the candidates on different platforms. You don't have to come to Arise.
Don't campaign.
No. What I'm saying is that you don't have to come to Arise if you don't want to come.
No.
But Nigerians.
One of the things Asiwaju Tīñübú said is that the people of Nigeria should be allowed to make their choice. And I think that's an important point.
He also accused some people of trying to use it to make money because it's marketable.
Who wants to make money?
He didn't mention
Did you know he
He mentioned that the reason why he wouldn't attend town hall meetings, but that's not a valid. That's not a valid.
It's marketable. Face the questions yourself.
Thank you.